Well, happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to Coach's Call on Tap. This is Week 8 NFL Pick'em. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for listening. We appreciate the support. Remember, go to coachescallontap.com. You can go down, click the Discord, join our Discord, check us out. We're having a lot of fun over there. Also, tell your friends and family about us. We're on Coach's Call on Tap. All you got to do is hit this YouTube link, and it'll bring us over here. Make sure you like, comment, and please. Welcome, everybody. We got Donnie Nolan in Tennessee. We got here in Texas. Puff a Daddy, a big Puff a Daddy up in Pennsylvania, and Tristan Dunn in North Carolina. I am your coach here in Texas. Before we get to Week 8, gentlemen, we've got a little housekeeping, so let's take it over to Tristan. Go ahead, Tristan.
All right, so we're going to start with fantasy first this week. We're going to take a quick look at the standings. So Perry and Chase are both eating shit at 1 and 6. I don't even know why they played, but they did.
I love that Chase is down there. I'm just going to throw that out there. I love that Chase is down there.
So in 8th place, we got Coach Z at 2 and 5.
There we go.
Team Ronan and Donnie and Puff are all 3 and 4, middle of the pack. BK is 4 and 3. I'm 5 and 2. I'm sorry. BK is 6 and 1. L Scott is 4 and 3, and then McFly is 7 and 0. McFly is still yet to lose a game. Puff, how'd that L feel this week when I beat your ass? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Puff has had a hell of a week.
I think he left.
It's a great time to quit drinking, Puff. Good job.
Yeah. All right. So this week, I play Perry. He's 1 and 6. I'm 5 and 2. Should be a walkover. Puff is gonna play Donnie. So battle of the Speds. Then we have Coach playing Chase. Battle number 2 of the Speds. Team Ronan and L Scott are playing, and then McFly and BK are playing. That's probably going to be game of the week. We'll see if BK can knock off McFly finally. So that wraps it up for fantasy. For podcast picks, boys, we got to talk. Boys, we got to talk.
What's going on? What's the problem?
We got to be better. We've got to be better. We're gonna go in reverse order this time. We're gonna start with me. All right. I went 7 and 6. That's best on the board.
No way.
Yep. 7 and 6 was best on the board.
Fucking fade bait.
Everybody else went under 50%.
That's the first time I've gone under 50 though, Tristan.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That is.
No, it's not. So next in line, Coach Z, 5 and 8. 5 and 8.
Ugh.
Puff also went 5 and 8. Russell went 6 and 7. So Russell was actually second. Then we had Eddie's Edge, 3 and 10. Donnie Noland, Mr. Numbers himself, goes 2 and 11 on the week. God. So Donnie, would you like the floor for a minute? Would you like to explain yourself?
No,
he's already on the floor.
It was one of those things. I stopped drinking when I made those picks, so now I'm drinking again. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
Did you hear that, Puff? Did you hear that, Puff? That's a life lesson for you, young man.
No, I don't know. It was just
what? To start drinking again?
Saying.
Yeah. All right, Coach. That wraps up.
All right. First of all, let's. I want to go back to that. So the fantasy football. You said we have a game of the week in fantasy football. Are you serious?
Yeah. So, McFly 7 and 0 playing BK at 6 and 1. So I mean, battle of the 2 top teams.
McFly opening -130. BK is +105. What's your bets in? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the dog.
Give me BK for the upset. Give me BK for the upset.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the dog here. I think the dog comes out on top in this one.
Yeah. McFly, whatever. McFly.
I think they have a letdown this week.
Yeah, I really need y'all's help, guys. I mean, I know Chase is our boy in the Discord, but I gotta beat him. I need some help, fellas. So after this, I need some help because gosh almighty, I can't have that dude. I can't have that dude beat me. I'll never hear the end of it, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you heard it here first, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody is listening to our Pick'em show. We are now fade bait. You want to win? Just go opposite of our picks, and you might win some money. But no, let's go through this. We're having a lot of fun, but this is why I keep telling you guys, hit the Discord, go join the Discord. I mean, people come and go, but we have a good time. But we change all the time. I mean, I know we pick every single game, but I think I only had 3 or 4 bets on Sunday. I mean, I don't bet, Donnie, our numbers guru over here, had something like 673 bets on Saturday. We're not gonna. We don't do that. We don't do that. But come check us out, man. We have a lot of fun, and we do hit a higher percentage when we don't bet every single one. So we're just gonna pick them, let you know what we think. And we're just going to go ahead and start with the Buccaneers and the Bills on Thursday. Prime Video. 3 and 3 Bucks go to the 4 and 3 Bills. Both of them off of a loss this past week. Buffalo minus 8.5, giving 8.5 to the Bucks. The over and under is 43.5. Let's go ahead and start at the top right. Puff, what do you think about the Bucks and the Bills game on Thursday, buddy?
Man, this Bills team is so confusing this year, to be honest. We don't know which team's going to show up. But I think Thursday night up in Buffalo, the fans are going to be rocking. I think the atmosphere there is going to carry the Bills to win. 8.5 is a lot of points, but it's still Baker Mayfield. He looked like shit last weekend. So I'll take the Bills minus 8.5 for this.
I love that you said that, Puff. I love that you said that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to script my own NFL, Donnie. This week we talk about the NFL being scripted, and I'll tell you what, we're gaining a believer over here with Russell as far as how the NFL looks.
100%.
I'm gonna write my own script, Donnie, because Puff just said the Bills at home, the fans are gonna be pumped up, 8.5. And Baker Mayfield looked like shit. Give me the Bucks plus 8.5 at the Bills on Thursday. Tristan, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a bad bet. That's a donation.
The
bill. So probably more concerning. I mean, more concerning than Baker looking like dog shit Sunday. He's actually hurt. He's playing. He messed his knee up or something. He's gonna play through it, I'm sure. But I think we get a murder scene up in Buffalo Thursday. So give me the Bills.
Well, cool. Hopefully Josh Allen will throw 2 or 3 more picks and we'll be okay. What do you think, Russell?
The Bills keep killing me. I mean, over and over and over. They aren't who we thought they were, so to speak. I know this is a Florida team going up into New York. Probably going to be a little cold. Probably going to be some weather. But that 8.5 is just too much for me. We're talking about Baker Mayfield playing like shit. Josh Allen has been playing like shit. Throws a pick seems like every single week. I like the Bills to win, but I'm gonna take the Bucks here with the point.
Thank you, Donnie.
So yeah, I mean, you may think it's scripted, but more concerning on the Bucks line isn't the fact that Baker's gonna be gimpy. It's Chris Godwin is probably gonna be either doubtful or out. That said, the Bills' problem is their secondary. They've got 2 defensive backs that are probably not going to play, or if they are, they're in very bad shape. Also have a defensive lineman that's out. I think the Bucks cover here, but not because of why everybody else thinks. If you look at the total points on this, it's low considering it's the Bills. So Vegas knows it's going to be a defensive game, and the Bucks defense has been playing very well. They're not giving up big plays. They're losing, but they're giving up like 20. They're only scoring like 13, but I think this game is a cover by the Bucks just because of that.
Thank you. So let's go with the Bucks plus 8.5. What does Eddie think over there? Not that I care.
Eddie's also on the Bills.
Oh, good. That makes me feel way better. All right. Hey, big time game right here.
Yeah, I'm glad you feel better going with the guy that went 2-11 last week. Go ahead.
I'm going against him, fool.
No, I was 2-11.
Oh, Donnie doesn't count, dude. He's so far into soccer right now. His football mind isn't right. Okay, so let's keep that right.
I had a great day in soccer today.
By the way, you guys listening, if you like betting soccer or tennis, Donnie loves that soccer crap, and then Tristan and Donnie together love that tennis crap. Y'all go to the Discord and check them out. Okay, enough of that bullshit. Let's go to the Rams and the Cowboys. This is a big game for me. I love this game because the Cowboys had a bye, right? So they had a week to prepare and get ready. They're going to be at home to the Rams, and did the Rams lost, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Because I think we bet them, Tristan.
Yeah.
So we've got the Rams at Dallas -6. Dallas has a week to prepare. The fans are going to be rowdy, Puff. It's going to be awesome in Dallas. Give me the Rams +6.5. Go ahead, Puff. Your turn.
Matter of fact, the fans are going to be rowdy. It's going to be different out there. Give me the Rams money line. They're going to come in out there and they're going to beat the shit out of the Cowboys. I don't care. Dak Prescott sucks. He's a clown. I mean, how can you even put money on him at this point? He's horrible.
How can you call somebody a clown wearing that fucking ugly ass jersey?
Hey,
What the fuck is that?
that's a TJ Oshie North Dakota jersey. But let's get back. Let's get back to business here.
All right, hey
It's got
Russell,
Eagles green on it.
go ahead, Russell. Since you've jumped in, what do you think about your Cowboys here?
We don't have a home field advantage. First of all, that place. If you ever been to that place, there's no such thing as a home field advantage in Jerry World. Mike McCarthy isn't a good enough coach to give the Cowboys an advantage after a bye week. It'll probably fuck them up more. He might try to give them monkey butt motivational speech. It's terrible. Having said that, the Cowboys probably win the game, in my opinion, but the Rams will cover. That's 6.5. I have 6.5, and I see the Cowboys probably win in with a late field goal.
There you go. What do you think, Donnie?
I'm on the Cowboys this week. A week to prepare does help. I mean, is McCarthy a great coach? Of course not. But I think, given time, I think he can pick up the win here. Also, the fact that the Rams running game is just struggling right now, that means they've got to go up against the strongest part of the Cowboys, which is their secondary. So give me the Cowboys.
Tristan, what do you think, buddy?
I'm on the Cowboys to cover too. This Rams team, they're like a first half team. Like if you want to bet the Rams first half because they look good in the first half, but then they completely fall apart in the second half. So give me the Cowboys to like a backdoor cover.
Kind of like Western Kentucky last night. I love it. All right, and Eddie's got the Cowboys, right?
Eddie's got the Rams.
Okay. All right, coming up next, the Vikings and the Panthers. Vikings off a big win. Everybody is wondering, why are you betting on Kirk Cousins? Why not why this and why that? Tristan,
Yes,
we killed
sir.
that game, didn't we? Thank you.
Sir.
By the way, I want to thank you in front of everybody for changing my mind and going with the Vikings. That was a huge win. And now everybody's saying, how can you put money on this Love guy? This quarterback for Green Bay, he's horrible. He's this, he's that. Vikings, after a huge win, go to the Packers. It's a pick 'em as far as I can see. So you know what? After that huge win, Vikings, I'm going to go with loving the Packers at even. Give me the Packers, pick 'em at home, over and under 42. Donnie, what do you think about this?
Gosh, I looked at this game earlier, and it's a tough call. Vikings are coming in with some confidence off of that win. The Packers are coming in down. They're also kind of injured and banged up. I'm going to take the Vikings here.
There you go. Russ, what do you think, buddy?
I like the Vikings here too. It's it's not a Kirk Cousins primetime game, even though he showed us Monday night. He can actually play a little bit in primetime, but it's a pick'em game. Jordan Love is dog shit. He really is. I mean, I watched every down of that game last week. He's terrible. I mean, fuck. He's like Johnny Manziel with the Browns. He's awful. So give me the Vikings.
Atta baby. What do you think, Tristan?
So I'm going to be on the Vikings, but it's going to be because I noticed watching the Monday night game, the Vikings are physical. They're a physical football team, and I think that does not bode well for Jordan Love and the Packers. So give me the Vikings.
Puff.
Yeah, so Jordan Love and Dak Prescott do not have a lot in common. Just saying that. So I think the Vikings are going to lose, bro. It's a trap game. It's a classic trap game. As someone who worked in a sports book, this is the game where everybody's going to bet the Vikings because because of last week, and then they're going to clean up off this game. Packers are probably going to win this game by a touchdown.
I love that. I completely agree with that. What does Eddie have?
Eddie's got the Vikings.
Oh, okay, cool. Big win for us this week there, Puff. Great call. Hey, we got the Falcons at 4-3, coming off a big win last week against the Bucs, beat them 16-13, and we got a rested Titans team at home at 2-4. Atlanta's coming in and giving the home team 2.5. The over and under is only 35.5. Seems fishy to me, so I'm going to go to our ultimate fisherman, the guy that knows the numbers, Donnie. Talk to us about your Titans and why is this total so low?
Total so low because Titans don't have a starting quarterback that they've named yet. You listen to Vrabel, and he's still saying that it might be Tannehill if he's okay, but they're giving snaps to both Willis and Levis. I expect Levis to start. The big thing on this game is Derrick Henry. The rumor came out today that he is going to the Ravens, possibly as early as tomorrow or tonight. If that's the case, I'm going to fade the Titans. If they've got Henry and they start Levis or Tannehill, I'll take the Titans. I'm not a Willis believer. I don't think he sees the defenses well enough, and Levis obviously does. So I'll say give me the Titans as long as Derrick Henry's there. If the King leaves, the ship's going down.
It's a game time decision for Donnie. What do you think, Russell?
Well, I cannot find this on my sports book. What's the line here?
2.5. The Falcons -2.5 at the Titans.
I agree completely with Donnie. I mean, if they have Henry in there, I would take the Titans. If not, I would go the other direction. So yeah, for me, it's game time as well.
And it's not the Henry factor. It's the team factor. If you're trading off your biggest guy and you just traded off your best defense, one of your best defensive players, people are going to let down.
Yeah. I got you. Tristan, what do you think?
So I'm gonna be on the Falcons here. It's because I saw a report today that actually said that Will Levis is gonna start this game. I know Donnie said it's probably a game time decision, but they said they're prepping Will Levis to start this game. I'm gonna fade the rookie quarterback. He's not even. I don't even think he's good. So give me the Falcons.
Puff, what do you think?
One other thing to note, I forgot to tell you, is Treylon Burks does rejoin the Titans this week. He was at practice, and they expect him to play. That is a big boost on the wide receiving side. So that's one of the reasons that I think
I wouldn't call it a big boost, but it's a boost.
Well, I mean, it's better than Nick Westbrook-Akine.
Yeah.
Puff?
Yeah, so you got one team that threw in the towel on the season already, and they're starting a rookie quarterback for next year. And you got one team that's showing a little bit of heart in the Falcons. Give me the Falcons to kick the shit out of them boys in Tennessee.
Holy cow. Okay. All right. So, I can't do that. No, okay, so let me ask you guys this. Let's talk about this for just a second. So what does it matter, Donnie, if they let go of Henry or not? I mean, the talk's already there. So in the locker room, I'm thinking, fuck, the talk's already there. Either he wants to go, they want him to go. You know, it's just not. And, you know, there's just too many question marks up in the air in the locker room, at practice, who's playing, who's not. I've been in that situation before where, you know, and because of an injury, you know, the team lets down or whatever. Now we're talking about trading a player that's in the locker room with you now, one of your team leaders. I mean, what's going to be the difference whether he plays or not? Don't you think there's going to be a letdown either way?
Well, and the thing is, the rumors aren't coming out of the Titans camp. They're coming, and the Titans have said, you know, we're not exploring trades, but we're always listening. That said, this came out of Baltimore, and it came out through a kind of a shady source, but it was picked up by a company called A to Z, and they've got branches everywhere now, and they're saying that it's a done deal. I don't believe it's a done deal. I'll believe it when I hear it from somebody on the inside. The Bussin' with the Boys podcast is the one that broke the Will Levis starting. Listening to Vrabel, he still says it's not, but if anybody knows anybody in the Tennessee, it's the Bussin' with the Boys with those two guys, ex-Titans players. I'm going to say that, yeah, I mean, if it's going around the locker room that they're trading players, that's one thing. The Bayard deal, I get it. They are now going to be set for $99 million under the cap next year, which gives them some serious room to sign whatever the hell they want.
All right. Well, hey, let's do this, Tristan. Let's take that one off the board. There's too many question marks. There's too many.
Yeah, no. Pick one.
Yeah, you got to pick one.
Are you
I'm
serious?
still going to say the Titans,
Yeah, you
just
gotta
because.
pick one.
Give me the Titans. Give me 2.5 at home.
Hey, that would go with your NFL script.
I mean, I know that. Well, that's where I was going, and then y'all started throwing all this trade rumors and hurt and all these fucking things. So I'm just not even going to listen to y'all. Give me the Titans plus 2.5 at home.
Good.
And let's move on. Sorry, Tristan. I didn't mean to ask a question.
You can.
Dang, dude. Treat me like a okay. Let's go on. Let's see the Saints. The Saints were on a bye week, right? They didn't play last week.
Yep, they lost to the Jags.
Oh, they did lost. Okay. They lost. They're going to the Colts, who lost also by a point, I believe, or something like that. So now New Orleans is favored on the road, -1, 43.5. Give me the home dog +1. I'll start it off. Give me the Colts +1. Tristan, what do you think?
Man, let me start this off by saying the Colts got robbed this last
Thank you.
weekend. They did. They should have won the game. Let me take that back. I don't know that they win, but they definitely did not get helped by the Zebras. Fuck a ref. The
Thank
Saints, they do not look good. They show little flashes where they look like they could be one of the top offenses in the NFL, but then Derek Carr turns into Derek Carr, and we know where that story goes. They were a drop touchdown away from probably tying the game or winning by 1. With all that being said, I think the Colts defense is very, very good. So give me the Colts at home.
Oh, all right. Puff, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah, give me my guilty pleasure, the Colts.
I got you. Russ, what do you think, Bubba?
I'm on the Colts too. Give me the home dog. It's basically a pick 'em.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew's best backup quarterback in the NFL, in my opinion. So I'll take them at home.
There you go. Donnie, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm with Russell here. Minshew mania all day long. I think they win this game and win it convincingly.
Very good, very good. I love it. Okay, guys, here's a script for you, Donnie. Or in my head anyway, and you know how little I have in my head. The Patriots off a huge win. I mean, huge win. They're going to Miami after Miami looks like complete dog shit against KC. And Miami's laying 9 at home, 46.5. Right? I mean, shouldn't that be a shorter line? Something's amiss. I think we bounce back. I think we bounce back in a big way. I'm going to take the Dolphins team total 70. The Dolphins are going to murder this team by probably 3 touchdowns. So give me Miami -9. This is my first. This is my first chalky play. Give me Miami -9 at home on this one. Tristan, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think the books are going to eat off the Patriots spread in this game because you
think people are stupid enough to bet them?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they'll go. They come off a big win. They showed that they can still win. They beat the almighty Bills, whatever. And the Dolphins are still -9. Give me the Dolphins in a blowout.
Puff Daddy, what do you think, Bubba?
Yeah, so all the old heads are gonna be standing in line at the sports book. I'm talking like 50+ coach, like your age. And
Hey, easy, motherfucker, easy.
and they're gonna be waiting to put their bets on this game. And you know what they're gonna say? Here's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, I want a 6-point teaser with the Patriots and the Rams or some shit. And they're going to tease this game, and they're going to get absolutely railed when the Dolphins win this game by like 21+.
I love it. What do you think, Russell?
I agree with Puff, and I think if you think back historically with this game, even when the Patriots were at the top of their dynasty, for some reason when they go down there to Miami, it's just a struggle. And now Miami's clearly the better team with a better offense. I think they're getting some secondary help back this week as well. So, yeah, I like the Dolphins in murder this week.
Hey, Donnie, are we sick by thinking? What do you think, buddy?
Well, the only thing I'm gonna correct you on is you said they played Kansas City. They didn't. They played the Eagles.
Or the
They
Eagles?
actually,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
actually looked really good, and it was a great ball game in the first half. And some reason, they came out and just could not compete in the second half, and got and we all had the over too,
Yep.
which looked like after the first half it was easy done, and
Yep.
they didn't score in the second half.
Hey,
I think
hey,
this is
real.
a chance.
Go ahead, Donnie. I'm sorry.
Nah,
finish.
don't get me started. Do not get me started.
Go
Donnie.
ahead,
We're not
Donnie. Finish your
gonna go
thought.
down.
Hold on,
Donnie, Donnie.
sorry. Yeah,
I
Donnie,
think-
finish your thought.
I think Miami wins this and wins this convincingly, and take the over.
Yeah, I'm with you, Danny.
Okay, so
okay,
I'm
here
gonna-
we
I'm
go.
gonna take
Tristan
the mic.
versus Puff.
I'm gonna take the mic. No. I'm not gonna. This isn't a me versus Puff. I want to hear Puff's thoughts on this game.
What game?
Or I'm sorry, the Eagles Dolphins game.
Jalen Hurts is the biggest piece of shit on this planet. Philly is the most shittiest city on this planet. They're all greasy and eat cheesesteaks, and the grease drips off of every Philly fan. I just want to say that tush push bullshit needs to go. And like, I don't know, Sirianni's a clown. If all I needed was a field goal or a fucking touchdown, these bums couldn't score. DeAndre Swift, where run the ball in the 20-yard line, could easily run in for a touchdown, but he slides like he's playing soccer. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm done.
I think you just became my favorite person ever.
Did we just become best friends?
Yes. Hey, Buff, do you want to go do karate in my garage?
There's so much room for activities.
There's so much room.
Bro, Puff was so triggered Monday
On
night.
three, name your favorite dinosaur.
Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
Hey, Puff. Oh yes, dude.
Yeah,
Seriously,
Puff was so triggered Monday night. I mean, he was raging in the Discord.
That might be the most I ever raged on a football game in my life.
I mean, and he wasn't making any sense. It was just, oh my gosh. Yeah. Moving on. Yeah, moving on. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Battle of New Yorks. This is going to be in New Jersey, actually at the MetLife Stadium. We got the Jets 3-3, the Giants 2-5. They were both off last week. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Giants won.
Giants won, and the Jets didn't.
Jets had a bye.
All right, Giants -3 at home. The Jets had a bye. You know what? I like the Jets on the road +3. Give me the Jets +3.
They're -3. They're -3.
Okay,
Jets
give me
are
the
favored.
Giants +3 at home. I'm sorry, I'm looking at it wrong.
Okay.
Give me the dog. Give me the home dog. I'll take the Giants +3 at home. Donnie, go ahead.
You know they play in the same stadium, right?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you said it.
Anyway, I'm going to take the Jets as a home favorite.
Yeah,
Well, they're the home team. They're listed as a home team.
they are,
They
but
play
they
the same
both
stadium.
play in MetLife.
So there's the home team. Where am I wrong in saying they're the home team?
You're-
Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong in saying they're the home team.
They're the home team on
Both are
paper.
the home team.
They're the
But
home
they
team
will
on paper.
not
Thank
have
you.
The home team crowd.
They don't need it, dude. They've got that quarterback, Zach Wilson. He's awesome.
Yeah, moving on.
No, I've got the wrong team. Damn. Damn. Give me the dog. Shut up. God, I hate you guys. Go ahead, Tristan.
Jesus Christ, that was a shit
And he
show
called
right
me
there.
the slurring Swami.
Oh, I need to start drinking. That's the problem. I'm sober.
Yeah,
Thanks, honey.
I'm gonna be on the Jets for this game. I think
Of course you are.
I think the bye week helped Zach Wilson a lot. I think they got him ready, and I think the Jets are ready to make a little bit of a mid-season push. So give me the Jets.
Hey, speaking of push, are y'all okay with that tush push?
Yes,
Philly does?
yes, because I watched other teams do the same exact thing and they can't get a fucking yard. So I don't know what it is the Eagles do that's so much different, but anybody else can't fucking do it. So why ban it?
Okay, well,
Well,
I'm
they're
going
the best.
to
best
show my
center in
age.
the NFL.
Yeah, well, I'm going to show my age. Back, it wasn't that long ago. That was illegal. You couldn't push, you couldn't pull, you couldn't assist an offensive guy one way. Just like right now on defense, if I'm the nose guard or I'm the 3 technique, Russell can't come behind me and push me and try to bowl me over an offensive guard. That's
Okay.
a flag. That's
Okay,
a
and-
flag. So, but look, I'm all for it. But if you're gonna let the offense do it, let the defense do it. Here's what I love about it. And McDaniel, one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, said it best. He goes, "You know what I love about it is these guys have it down to an art. He's broken. The Eagles have broken this down." And they've defined roles, and they know how to do it better than everybody else. The reason everybody hates it is because they can't do it as well as that. But they're taking time to do it right. And
Sure.
about it, I'm all about it. I don't see anything wrong with it. But let the defense do it also. What's
Agreed.
good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay. Soapbox over. Anyway, where were we?
Russell, who you got?
Who you got?
Jets.
Jets or Giants?
I like the Giants at home. Tyrod Taylor, they're a different team with him. I like them better without Daniel Jones. So Tyrod's playing. Give me the Giants at home in the points.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, Tyrod. Go ahead, Puff. What do you think?
I like the matchup here for the Jets. I like the Jets defense. What's so funny?
No, it's because I don't know who the hell's playing, and I'm just picking teams. Go ahead.
Nah, I like the Jets defense. They're winning them games this year, and Zach Wilson's finally starting to play good. So give me the Jets monster.
There we go. Donnie, go ahead. Break it down for us.
No, I've already said the Jets.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
I'm so lost.
Yeah, they're the home
Next
team.
Next game.
Okay, Jags and Steelers. Go ahead. Tristan, you start. Jags and Steelers. Jacksonville -2.5 at the Steelers. Go.
This Steelers team is so fucking confusing. One minute they look like they can kind of compete with anybody. They can. That doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna pick the Jags here, but I can't figure the Steelers out.
Okay, Puff. What do you think?
Yeah, the Steelers team is very similar to the Jets. Good defense, mediocre offense. But last week we saw their offense finally get something rolling. So I really like the Steelers as a home dog in this game. I'm about to buy half a point, make it 3, and then like that.
What do you think, Russ?
I'm the same way. I can't figure out this Steeler team. You expect them to – Kenny Pickett looks like dog shit all year. I think the Jaguars are – I said it last week or the prior week. I think the Jaguars are probably an AFC championship contender. So I'm going to take the Jaguars and the points even in Pittsburgh.
Donnie, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah, the Steelers have had a problem stopping the run, and the E-man has been on a tear the last few weeks. So give me the Jags.
Dude, this is so tough right here. Just because you look at it, 5-2 against 4-2. Jags are 3-0 on the road. Steelers are 2-1 at home. Steelers went all the way out to LA and basically beat the shit out of the Rams. And other than that, they just don't look very good. And Jacksonville should win their division or whatever the hell y'all are saying. It just doesn't make sense that Jacksonville's favored by 2.5 points on the road. It should be more because that's a little shaky. Give me the Steelers at home plus 2.5. Tristan, if you're paying attention to me at all. All right, next, Eagles at Washington. The Flying Eagles go to the Commanders 6-0 against 3-4. Phillies laying 6.5 on the road. The total is 43.5. Let's start with you, Donnie. What do you think about this Eagles team?
The Eagles look really good this past Monday against the Dolphins. And they're going to go up against a secondary that is very similar to the Dolphins. I expect the Eagles to have a 10 to 14 point advantage here.
I got you. Russell, what do you think, buddy?
I hate to keep going back historically, but you even look at last year and the Eagles go in undefeated into Washington, and Taylor Heineke beats them. So it's a division game. I think the Eagles will pull it out at the end, but I think the Commanders are going to cover.
The only thing I'm doing here, Commanders lost last week. Eagles looked very, very good. I'm looking at a letdown spot, especially on the road. Give me Washington plus 6.5 at home. Tristan, go ahead.
I love the Commanders in this spot. I'm probably even going to bet this game because the Commanders.
You make me feel so warm and fuzzy when you say it like that.
The Commanders, they have a knack for playing the damn Eagles tough. It does like it's a division game, and they just show up. If you remember earlier in the year, the Commanders damn near beat the Eagles. So give me the Commanders. they're gonna pick back up where they left off back in that earlier game.
Do we even need to ask Puff what he's going to pick here?
I already know what he's on. I've already wrote it down. Go ahead.
Okay,
Puff.
go ahead, Puff. Say it anyway.
I ain't
Come
gonna lie. I'm getting my Sam Howell jersey Friday, and I'm going to this fucking game, and I'm going to bet Washington to beat the shit out of these fools because it's gonna be a letdown game, and the Eagles are gonna get crushed, and I'm gonna have the time of my life while I'm in DC, while I'm watching Philly getting pissed more than they already are after last night. So let's go. Go commies, baby. Let's go. Sam Howell to the moon. By the way, I want to point this out. I put it in the Discord earlier. Sam Howell has the equivalent stat line as Jalen Hurts this year with a shitty O-line. Tell me he's not the future of football. Tell me.
Sam Howell's a beast. He's from my hometown. He's the truth.
Yeah.
Donnie's shaking his head over there. I love this.
I just wondering who's dating Sam Howell next.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Don't start with the skin flute shit, yo.
yo, easy, yo. Next, we got the
We just need
Texans
some
3
windshield wipers for the glasses.
Texas 3 Panthers. Houston given 3 on the road. The Panthers are 0-6, which means they're 0-2 at home, which means they're 0-4 on the road, which means they're 0 for everywhere they go in life. They're just a bunch of zeros. I don't know that it gets much worse than that. Do they even have a chance? I mean, can they win it in an inter squad? What should we bet them? I don't know. I have no idea how to bet this. Tristan, give me some insight on this. What do you think?
All right, so this is a really, really big game mid-season for the Panthers. So, like, you have CJ Stroud, who they didn't take at number 1. They obviously took Bryce Young. The Panthers need a good offensive outing. They need a good game from Bryce Young. They need to prove that they picked the right quarterback. I think the Panthers not only cover, they're going to win this game. This is going to be their first win of the season. There's some kind of stat for yards differential that I read earlier about the Texans. They're pulling wins out, but it's not because their offense is just something crazy. I think the Panthers show up. The biggest X factor for this game is going to be that we switched offensive play callers. We're getting Thomas Brown is going to be calling plays on Sunday. It's not going to be Frank Reich in his 1950s offense. Give me the Panthers to get their first win of the season.
There we go. All right. Donnie, what do you think about that?
I think he's wrong. I don't think they took the right quarterback. I think the Texans got lucky and got the quarterback they wanted. I think with Tank Dell coming back this week is what it looked like, if I'm not mistaken. I just think they have better weapons. Thielen's been playing great, but they just have better weapons on the outside. That and their defense is just built better. Their defense is super young, but they've gelled, and that's where Carolina's getting beat at. They can't stop. They can't stop anything. I don't even know what they can't stop.
That's funny because they have I think the top 13 defense in the league. But go ahead, keep lying.
Okay, what's the record?
Russell, what do you think? What do you think, Russ?
I hate it for you, Tris. I really do. When the Panthers and the Texans take the field this week, it's going to be like that TikTok meme, and the whole Panthers sideline. CJ Stroud's going to get out there, and it's going to be in that moment they realize they fucked up, took the wrong quarterback. CJ Stroud goes through his progressions. He hits his back foot. He gets rid of the ball. He is absolutely the best pick in last year's draft. I'm going to take the Texans, and I'm going to take them by murder.
Wow. Puff, what do you think, Puffy?
Yo, just take the alternate under at 10 points because neither team's gonna be able to fucking score. That's what you should take. Nah. All right. But look, here's the thing. This Panthers defense is elite. The problem is that they're on the field the whole game.
That's he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
When you're on the field the whole game, you get tired. But I think that this is a game where the Panthers actually can win. Don't get me wrong, CJ Stroud is a better quarterback than Bryce Young, in my opinion. But I think the defense is going to win this game for Carolina.
My grandfather told me one time, son, you got to ride her till she bucks you or don't ride her at all. You never buck a trend. You just keep going with it until does not become a trend anymore. For that fact and that fact only, I'm going to take the Texans -3 on the road until the Panthers prove that they can win a game. If they can win, as soon as they can win a half, I'll bet the Panthers. But until then, I can't do it. Give me the Texans -3. Now we're going to the Browns and the Seahawks. The afternoon games. The Browns 4-2, Seahawks 4-2. Seahawks given 3.5 at their place with the 12th man and all that other hoopla. Can Geno Smith get this done? Tristan, go ahead.
I love the Seahawks, man, in this game. The Browns, I think they're going to be starting P.J. Walker again. Deshaun Watson is a walking crutch. I mean, like, I'm surprised he's not taking the field on crutches and just wrapped in bubble wrap. He's gotten so unlucky this year with injuries. Even if he plays, I don't think he makes it through the game. Give me the Seahawks 3.5 at home.
Donnie, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah, this is a game that I just don't see Cleveland being able to win. And not only that, yeah, they had a great emotional victory last week. Look for a letdown this week. Give me the Seahawks.
There we go. Russ.
I also like the Seahawks at home. That crowd playing up there in Seattle, all those weapons. Pete Carroll versus P.J. Walker. I like the Seahawks at home.
Just an overall better matchup. What do you think, Puff?
Yeah, Geno Smith is my boy. Seahawks still don't win the Super Bowl, and they're going to make a statement with this game.
There you go. You know what? I was hoping the Browns would lose this game last week. I was hoping they'd lose their game last week. Donnie said it. Emotional win. They won. This has got to be a letdown. If they would have lost last week, I'd have been all over this. But the Seahawks, it's just too much. I think 3.5 is not enough. And I'm probably going to bet Seahawks first half and the game also. I think I catch the Seahawks like at 2 or something like that for the first half. I'm going to go ahead and bet the Seahawks twice on this one. Next, we go to everybody's favorite team but mine, the Chiefs at 6-1. They're 3-0 on the road. They go to Denver. And they're only given 7 points. This Chief team that just loves to play to their opponents, loves to do just enough. I ordered my Taylor Swift jersey. It's still not here. As soon as it is, I'll wear it. But we got the Chiefs at the Broncos. Donnie, let's go ahead and start with you. What do you think about the Chiefs laying 7 on the road here, bud?
I mean, the Broncos is one of their places that they've struggled at in the past, but they really turned it on last week. And people don't realize Mercel Hardeman. I think I'm saying it right.
Mecole
Hardeman. He is the missing piece that they need. They need somebody with speed on the outside, and he's got that speed. Yeah, he took off to the Jets last year, but then they traded him back. He's the missing link because he gives them a deep threat that they just do not have besides Kelsey going down the middle. So I'm going to take the Chiefs to win, and they should win pretty good.
So this is the Broncos' second week at home. Last week they barely squeaked one out, or really held on to win one against Mr. Love and the Packers. Dude, that's just not very impressive. Now you got the Chiefs coming into town. I just think it's too much. Give me the Chiefs on the road. Give me the Chiefs -7. Russell, what do you think?
I hate the Chiefs.
Me too.
I really do. I like the Chiefs until every time fucking Travis Kelce makes a catch and they hand up to that pale, ugly, poor Taylor Swift.
Oh my
Skeleton, yeah.
Oh God, it just makes me sick. I got to look at Brittany Mahomes and Jackson, the rapist. Having said all that, give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
Hurry up, Puff. Hurry up.
What can you say about the Broncos that hasn't been said about Afghanistan?
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
Puff, what do you think, buddy?
Chiefs by murder. Short and sweet.
There you go, Tristan.
So I'm gonna just add. Donnie said everything that I was gonna say, so I'm not gonna repeat. But what he didn't say was the one thing nobody's talking about with the Chiefs this year so far. They have the number 7th ranked defense in the entire league. Their defense is ridiculous this year.
They're good.
So yeah, give me the Chiefs to cover.
Yeah, and their offense is leaning on that shit. They're not doing anything. That's what pisses me off. Anyway, never mind about them. We got the Ravens, man. Baltimore. Go to the Cards. The Cards 1-6. The line is -8. Baltimore -8.5. Total is 44. Tristan, let's start with you up there. Go ahead.
When I first looked at this game, I was leaning Cardinals because they've been kind of hanging around and their defense has kind of kept them somewhat close. But boy, did the Ravens flip a switch last week. They absolutely humbled the Lions, and I think they just do it again. I think they beat the brakes off the Cardinals. Give me the Ravens.
Donnie, what do you think, bud?
Yeah, the Ravens defense is really good. They may not be ranked as high as they should be, but they play ball and they hit you just like the old Ravens used to do. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Ravens here.
Are they a better defense than Dallas? Let me ask you that. Donnie, let's go to you first. Are the Ravens defense, are they better than Dallas?
On paper, no. But
Actually, Donnie, real quick before you say that, the Ravens have the second-ranked defense in the whole league.
That's surprising. I don't think they came into last week as a second.
Probably not, because they
Yeah,
probably got a nice
huge
bump.
boost from last week.
Goose eggs on the board last week.
I think overall, like on paper, person to person, I think Dallas has them. They just have better players. But right now, they don't have to be on the field much because the Ravens offense takes a long time on long drives. It's a grinded out offense. So that makes them look a lot better. I don't think they've also had, they haven't had to play from behind. So that's a huge defense.
So are they better or not? Who's a better defense?
I'm going to say they are better right now.
Okay. Russell, who's a better defense? Before we go to your pick, who's a better defense? Dallas or Baltimore?
I think Dallas, when they're with a lead, Dallas has a better defense because they get after the quarterback. But overall, in execution, I would take the Ravens. But if Dallas gets a lead, they're gonna maul your quarterback. So I would take in certain situations, I would take Dallas. But overall, who would I trust more? I would take the Ravens.
Overall, if you had $1 million and you had to buy one defense, Jeff Puff,
for one game,
who was it? Who is it? Dallas? Puff, is it Dallas or is it Baltimore?
I'm buying Baltimore's defense. No question.
Thank you, Tristan. Who are you getting?
Yeah.
Tristan, who are you getting?
Micah Parsons makes me buy the Cowboys.
Okay, that's what I needed. All right, Puff, give me your pick. Saying all that, give me your pick, buddy. What do you think? Ravens minus 8.5 on the road.
Yeah, I think the Ravens smash, to be honest.
Really? Okay. Russ, what do you think?
I like the Ravens too. I think they're going to the upper echelon of the NFL right now. They're playing great. Their offense is clicking. I think the defense gets confused when Lamar Jackson does his cadence and ebonics. So give me the Ravens.
I got you. The reason
motherfucker.
The reason I ask is because the Cardinals at home demolished the Cowboys. Demolished the Cowboys.
But can we say that's an outlier at this point though, because they haven't played like that since?
Yeah.
Well, we can.
Like
but
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But I also like they have not. I mean,
Any given Sunday.
Because with that logic, they should have went into Seattle and won last week.
Well, yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying I'd hate laying 8.5 points on the road. You know what? I'm not gonna. Dude, the Ravens looked amazing last week. They really did.
I think the way the Ravens played last week, that is the peak at which they can play at. If they play like that.
Thank you. You made my decision. They're not going to play like that every week. Give me the Cardinals plus 8.5. Give me the Cards plus 8.5.
Thank you for your donation. Go to the next game.
Bengals 49ers. Bengals 3-3, 1-2 on the road. 49ers 5-2, 3-0 at home. But man, they didn't look very good last week though. Something happened. I don't know. Let's start with you, Russell. What do you think about this Bengals, San Francisco? San Francisco minus 3.5 at home. Russ?
This is the toughest game of the week for me. I jumped off the Bengals bandwagon a couple weeks ago. Then all of a sudden, Joey B turns into Joe Shiesty. The 49ers look like the 90s 49ers. And then all of a sudden, they look like the 2015 Dallas Cowboys. I don't know. My gut says go with the 49ers at home and the points, but I could be completely wrong this week. I really don't know here. I wouldn't bet this game to save my life.
So just pick one for shits and grins.
I said 49ers at home.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to take this to Puff because this was part of the meltdown also last week with with our boy Puffy and Mr. Purdy. So what do you think here, Puff? Talk to us about the 49ers laying 3.5.
Oh, it depends on if Vegas pays Brock Purdy to throw another game like he did last week. That bum was throwing it. That was worse than Zach Wilson seeing ghosts last weekend. Did you see it? No, I'm being serious. It was like he was throwing. He literally threw that interception he threw at the end of the game. Who was he throwing the ball to? But we're not going to talk about this last week. We're talking about this week.
No, we can. You could let it out, Puff.
Here's my
This
question.
is your counseling session right here, Puffy.
He's in concussion protocol though, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
You are
Bingo.
right.
Bingo.
Yes.
So
He had a concussion last week and played through it.
So give me the Bengals plus 5.5. I could tell he was playing through it because he couldn't fucking see. He was throwing it to the other team.
I saw 3 receivers.
Yeah, and one of them was for the other team. So
Throw it to the one in the middle.
give me the Bengals
That
money
was what he
line.
did.
Bengals money line. Puff is calling Bengals money line. I love it, Puffy. I love it. Tristan, what do you think about it?
No, I agree. I think, man, the Bengals, I think they're getting healthy. I think Joe Shiesty's starting to play well. This Niners team, I think they're reeling a little bit. 2 back-to-back losses. You know, they say like a dog in a corner. What? How do they respond? I think Joe Burrow takes it to him. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. I think this could potentially be a shootout game too. So I like the over, but give me the Bengals.
There we go.
It goes. It's very underrated when your star left tackle goes out of the game and you got a young quarterback and its blind side's not protected. And I think that's wrong. What's wrong with San Francisco? And then you don't have Debo anymore. But it's hard to tell.
Donnie, go ahead.
Well, you've already hit on my points that I was going to say. This is one of my biggest games this week that I've seen. You're missing your starting left tackle, which is a huge blindside. They have not won a game without Debo. He may not be making a big difference this year because his stat line says he's not, but he's still the biggest threat on the field outside of Christian McCaffrey. That, coupled with the fact that Purdy is in concussion protocol, Debo's not playing. They've already said he's out. I'm going to take the Bengals, and I'm going to take the Bengals money line.
Wow. Okay. Oh,
Do it, Coach. You know you want to.
I know. I mean, you know what I want to do, but I didn't know about the left tackle. That's huge for me. That's bigger for me than Purdy having a concussion.
I thought you were going to be on the Bengals.
No. I wanted the 49ers on a big bounce back after the Vikings accidentally beat the shit out of them.
And and another injury that's pretty big is I think Fred Warner might be pretty doubtful. He got hurt too, so that's a really big deal.
He's listed as questionable.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's enough. Give me the y'all talk me into it. Give me the Bengals plus 3.5. Man, I really wanted the Niners this week. Dang it. Okay. Bengals plus 3.5 for me. The night game, Chicago Bears, they go to the Chargers. LA's giving 8. LA's giving Chargers giving 8.5.
Yep.
Am I reading that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, tell why. Donnie, let's start with you.
Because basically Fields is out. They're starting a rookie quarterback that, he had a great week last week. It was a Brock Purdy moment all over again. I mean, last year he was throwing interceptions in the G League or whatever, not even Division I. I think it was like JUCO or something, and now he's starting. It's not enough points. The Chargers are going to beat them, and they're going to beat them bad.
God, you're so wrong.
Russell, what do you think?
I trust the Chargers about as much as I trust Henry Ruggs to be my Uber driver.
There's another one.
Y'all need to Google that if you don't know what he's.
Oh, Lord.
I trust the Chargers about as much as I would trust Antonio Brown to have my wife paint him a painting. They're awful. They're terribly coached. They got talent all over the field. They can't win a game they're supposed to win. The Bears seem like in prime time, you think back a couple of weeks ago, they could go show up and show out. Give me the Bears here, man.
Love it.
Give me the
What
Bears.
do you think? What do you think, Puff?
Yeah, I like the Bears in this actually. I like that quarterback got the mojo going on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Linsanity, okay? All right. It's gonna be like when it's gonna be like when Jeremy Lin took over the New York Knicks for about a month, and then next thing you know, we don't never hear him again. And that's what this quarterback's gonna do.
Wow, Tristan.
I agree, man. Tyson Badgett, he's got that mojo. Like he's not going out there playing scared. I mean, he looks like he's. I mean, the Bears look better with him under center. The biggest issue I'm having with the Chargers here is they have the 31st ranked defense in the league, allowing 400 yards a game.
Makes no sense.
400 yards a game, while the Bears are 18th. I think that alone tells me the Bears can at least stay within a damn touchdown.
I get it. The Chargers played one of the best teams in the league last year, and they were scoreless in the second half. The Bears are the Bears. I can't put my money on the Chargers, bro. I can't, and I can't even watch the game. But 8.5 is too much for me. Give me the Bears plus 8.5 on the road. And then finally, the Monday night game, we got the Raiders and the Lions getting together. Raiders at 3-4, Lions are at 5-2. Lions got humbled, right? I mean, they got humbled last week. Yet they're laying 8 points at home. The over and under is 46. Donnie, what do you think about the Lions -8 at home?
I think this is a great bounce back game. The Raiders are not that good. I expect a fire sale there pretty soon. Devontae is leaving. I think that overall, the Lions are a much better team. Coupled with the fact they're coming off a beating, they're going to be ready to lay some wood. Take the Lions and take the over.
I love it. I'm with you,
Especially
Donnie.
on Monday night.
Monday night, I'm with you. Dude, Coach Dan was fucking pissed. He was livid. He was pissed off. He was mad. He's going to take that into the locker room. These guys are going to come out for blood. I love the Lions -30 in this one. So give me the Lions. Russell, what do you think, bud?
I agree. The Raiders are about to sell off big time before the trade deadline this week. This Monday night game is going to solidify it. They're going to get their ass beat on Monday night. There'll be a fire sale on Tuesday morning. Devontae won't be there. They're going to just completely clean house. The Lions are way better coached. They're not as bad as they looked last week. Give me a bounce back. Give me the Lions.
I love it. Puff.
Yeah, Lions are gonna smash these fools. No questions asked.
Tristan, go ahead. Finish it off for us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing that's already been said. I like the Lions here. I think the Raiders, they're really just a mess. I think they thought they got better with Jimmy G, and they just got worse. So
I hear you. Guys, that about does it for the entire slate on week 8 of our NFL Pick'em. Let's real quick. If you have a top pick right now, I want to hear it. Let's start with you, Donnie. What do you have? What do you have for your best pick of the week?
I'm taking the Dolphins over. That game against the Eagles was a total fluke. It should have been soaring over. I don't know what happened. I don't think McDaniels knows what happened. I don't even think the Eagles know what happened. They were just like, "Oh, you're not going to score? Well, we won't score either after we get close." So, I'm going to take the Dolphins over.
I like it. I'd also like the Dolphins team total. I like the game. I love where you're at there, Donnie. Russell, what do you have for me?
My pick of the week would be the Chiefs at Broncos and the under 46. I think that's actually going to be a lot lower scoring game. The Chiefs haven't been putting a lot of points on the board. Broncos can only score in the first half, so I would take the Broncos and Chiefs and the under.
Oh, I like it. Puff, what do you got?
I got 2 of them. I like the Packers money line this weekend against the Vikings. Like I said, this is a game where the books eat off of. Then my other one is very biased because I'm going to the game. Commanders +7 against the Eagles.
There we go. Tristan, what do you got, buddy? Oh, what do you got?
I said fading both of those.
Tristan, what do you got, buddy?
So I got 2. Panthers money line. I've been watching this team for 27 years. Trust me. I know when that moment is fixing to happen. Panthers money line.
I love it.
And then also Chiefs -7. They're gonna roll the fucking Broncos.
Yeah, I hear you. I just like that Lions game. I just think these guys are going to come out
-8.
Yeah, just bum rush them. I'm also going to take them probably the first half off. I don't think this is going to be a lot of fun for the Raiders. I think they're going to get hit. Also, what I just noticed is I think I only have one. I got one favorite. I got Miami covering in the morning games. The rest of them, I'm taking all dogs. I just picked all dogs. All dogs. The dogs will eat on Sunday. Let's hope so. Guys, you got anything else for us?
I think that's it.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for listening in. This is Coach's Call on Tap. Make sure you go to our website, coachcallontap.com. Link into our Discord. Come join us. We're going to solidify all these plays probably Saturday night, Sunday morning. We really get hot and heavy on this. Also, you can follow us on Coach's Call 0 on TikTok. We're going to be posting stuff over there. Also, we've got some merch coming in. Guys, we have got basketball. We've got soccer. We've got baseball. We got hockey. We've got a bunch of speds in our hockey chat. They are getting hot. Donnie, you were 6-1 yesterday, or 5-1, weren't you?
Yeah,
in hockey.
Should have been a sweep, but the Rangers let them score in the last minute and a half, and then lost it in overtime.
And we got college football, we got NFL, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got a lot of people in there. We're betting, we're betting every night. Make sure you go to coachescallontap.com, go to our Discord, hit it, come join us for free. We don't charge anything. We're even less than the Netflix guy that's cheaper than Netflix. We don't charge anything. Just come on in and be a part of it, guys. Thank you, everybody. From Tristan to Donnie to Russell Puff, this is your coach, Coach Z. Week 8 NFL Pick'em Show, Coaches Call on Tap. Thank you, and I hope all your tickets cash. Adios.